We'll begin in 2 minutes. No meditation today, only mediation.
Professor
Get that?
Hassey, did you get my message in the chat?
Just returned it back to you, Eric.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Did you get that? No meditation, mediation. Thank you very much. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We conclude our 12th week of study, and we conclude our 8th week of sales. Not too many weeks left. Remind everybody about we discussed on Monday, 3 grades remain. The final assessment of the last 5 weeks of your selling period, the peer review paper, and the course reflection paper. Lateness will not be accepted. Make sure you know the due dates on those papers. So let's begin our Thursday routine. Miguel, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Let's start with Rihanna with marketing.
Okay, so as we're kind of like, closing off, we don't have a whole lot of like big like marketing plans as far as like our social media and stuff go, like we've done in the past. Obviously, we're still going to do Takeout Tuesday till the end of the selling period, so I still need people to send me their pictures for that. And then I guess the other biggest thing coming up is just us dropping our price and really promoting that. And then like my focus is really just going to be like posting content of like new content of our tray, like promoting the price drop, and like maybe doing some more like Instagram promotional ads and stuff like that. Because like right now, like our biggest goal is just getting rid of these trays. So I think if everyone can share those posts, like when they do get posted, that'd be super helpful. Because like I'm gonna bring Tyler up, but like he made a joke that he's like, I only have like 100 something followers on Instagram, like what difference is gonna make? And we probably gained like 5 followers just from Tyler sharing. So like it does make a difference, even if you think like it may not. And then
I would never follow Tyler on Instagram, but that's me. Go ahead.
And then
that's I gotta interrupt Rihanna. That's not fair, Professor Hassey. I post some quality content.
I guess I better follow you. That's okay. I better do that.
Thank you.
Yes. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And then the only other thing I was gonna bring up was just that like so I work for admissions right now, and like I shared like our email that we sent to student info. I sent that to my boss, and like he got it sent to like all of the admissions counselors and like everyone who kind of works with admissions. So if anyone here is like working on campus, there's any part of it, like an organization or anything, like that'd be super helpful way to get it like reached out to like staff here. And then that's pretty much it. Just really focusing on, you know, promoting our trades as much as possible right now, and then promoting the price drop.
Okay, Rihanna, thank you. Miguel, let me just interrupt just for a minute. Rihanna, give us one juicy story from the admissions at the University of Laverne. Give us a good intake. Give us a good juicy story from admissions.
A juicy story from admissions?
The juicier, the better.
I mean, I just started in February, so like I haven't done too much.
Who's your boss?
My boss is Kyle
What's his last name?
Cazares.
What does he do?
He's one of the admissions counselors.
Do they know what the hell they're doing over there?
Yeah,
You honestly can say that?
I think
Okay.
so.
Okay, good. I'm just.
From what
you
it
know.
sounds like, we probably are one of the best treated like departments in terms of like student workers.
You can turn that on.
Excuse me?
That was fine.
Time to mute Howard. Okay. Rihanna, one last question. What is our current discount rate we give students as freshmen coming into the University of Laverne? Can you give us that answer?
Or discount rate?
Yeah,
Tuition?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Do we have?
You're kidding, right? Nobody pays 100% tuition when they come to University of Laverne.
Oh, well, yeah. Like 98% of students have financial aid.
Exactly right. So what's the discount rate? And you don't know?
No.
All right, I was hoping that. Now that's juicy, knowing that. Why don't you, who's your boss again, Kyle? Why don't you ask Kyle? Tell him that Professor Hassey wants to know the discount rate for students. He probably doesn't know who the hell I am, but that's fine. And then also tell Kyle to start following Tyler. He's lonely. He needs followers.
I will
Tell-
make sure.
I appreciate that.
I'll just start working on Tyler's social media when we're done with all this.
All right, but
Yeah,
ask him the discount rate, please. All right, Miguel, back to you, sir. Sorry.
No problem. I don't see Sebastian. He told me he'd be here today. So unless Serena has anything to say about online, I think we can close up regarding presentations.
That's not too good. Serena, do you have anything?
I can share. Let me just pull up my laptop and I could share the report.
That'd be
Give me
good.
1 second. Oh, and then some updated news on our website is I started designing covers for like our sale campaign. So I'll share those as well too.
Oh, I would like to see those.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Mr. Hassey, we're gonna have to mute you real quick.
Why is that?
There's some interference coming from your side of them.
I'm
Mike.
falling asleep. Sorry.
Serena, I'll kind of talk until you get that ready. So
Thanks. I just have to join on my laptop because I'm on my phone right now.
no problem.
1 second.
So we're getting closer to releasing this promotion. This will go on to the end of the last week of sales. But in our actual promotion, we don't want to include like when it's going to end. You know, we want people to think that the sale's limited, even though we're not going to state that. Nothing is $5 off. You don't have to mention 2 for $40 as it's, you know, it's already $5 off for a tray. So we're hoping to release it sometime this week.
Okay. Miguel, why don't you fill us in on what you were working on that you were texting me about yesterday?
So I'm trying to, I don't know. So we have a seller's permit, correct?
We do. The university has a seller's permit and we're part of the university.
Okay, so I was filling it out, and as I was filling out, it said like it's getting a little complicated. But basically, what I want to do is go to a swap meet, or I think there's another name for it. But basically, set up a easy app, and then just have our have a couple of us show up there, and then try to sell some trays.
All you have to do, Miguel, is scan that seller's permit that I sent you and give that to the dudes at the swap meet. That's all they need.
Yeah, it
You
would
don't need to fill out anything.
Yeah, it'd be better if I just show up there, right?
Yeah, we've been doing this for 10 years at swap meets and they always accept the seller's permit. Now, sometimes, excuse my French, the sleazebag swap meet operators try to shake down our students and get some money out of them when they don't have to. You always have to watch out for these characters.
Right.
And so all they need, and if they hash you about that and give you a rough time, just tell them to go jump in the lake and leave because they're trying to get money out of you and they're not trying to help you. So give them that seller's permit and that is it. Okay.
Yeah, I think, okay, that makes it a lot easier. So I'll just probably print it, head down there, and then go from there.
Very good. Okay. That's great, Miguel. Thanks. Serena, we back in tune here.
Yes, I could share. I just have to wait until they're done sharing their screen.
There you go.
Is it my turn yet?
Well, we were waiting for you, so we asked Serena to fill in.
Oh, well, I got it. It's literally on my screen. Nah, my screen looks better.
Okay.
I'm gonna share it. I got you, Serena. All right, let's click the share. Oh, why is this not working? Share screen. All right. Boom. Let's get it. All right. So this week we went up 32%. I would definitely like that. So we had 70 site visits. So 70 times they clicked that button and went to our site. We had 62 unique visitors, and that basically means 62 times our link was clicked instead of going directly to the website. So going directly to the website is the 8 views versus the 62. We had 4 customers this week, 2 new subscribers. I definitely like that. And quick, always our average sessions are quick. So we only offer 1 product. So that's not to be a downfall for that. But we had 4 orders, 9 trays, and we had $241 in profit today, this week. So definitely good, guys.
That is good.
So, go ahead, Mrs. Professor.
No, that is good. That's good news. That's a good week.
And as you can see, it says direct, share, Facebook, Instagram. So let's scroll to the other. All right. So 45 from the direct link. Last week, we only had 19. So we basically doubled our numbers, and I definitely like that. Not available. That's the first time I ever seen not available, which is very weird. I don't know what not available means. Our Instagram page definitely did a lot better. So we pretty much doubled our numbers. Facebook, I don't know what we have on Facebook. That's definitely in Rihanna's sector on that. But engage on Wix. Okay. So Instagram was up and our direct links looks up. Definitely looks good. And had sale right here, sale April 25th and sales on April 22nd. So definitely good. And 75% were new visitors. I definitely like that. So that is basically the new people putting in orders for the trays. And we had 4 trays that were, 4 orders that were placed and 9 trays were sold this week.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sebastian. Appreciate it. Okay, Miguel, anything else?
I think that concludes it for our presentations.
Okay, thanks, Miguel. Appreciate it. Mr. Hawkins, do you have anything for us today? And I muted you, so you'll have to unmute your microphone. Do you have anything for us today, Mr. Hawkins?
No, I do not. I just want to compliment again Sebastian on the work that he's been doing. I'm having a little trouble trying to reconcile his totals with the sales report, but I'm sure it can be done. But so far, so good. The only negative that I view is that about 5 students, not about, but 5 students have over 50% of the sales. And 7 students are well below the numbers. So if there's some way, Andrew, maybe you can get some help to get everybody up to speed so that there are more people participating. I think that would help you achieve your goal.
Yeah, we've been discussing this on Tuesdays, Howard. So yes, everybody's aware of that, and we're all trying to work together on this. And thank you for pointing that out. But we have been discussing it.
Also,
Okay,
I'd like to add something.
go ahead, Andrew.
So I sent a message out to the group yesterday. I just want to get ideas from people for our thank you video to send to our corporate deals that we've already made. So far, the only idea we have right now is, I would introduce a team, and I would say something along the lines of, from the team of Wheel Meal, we thank you. And then we just do a quick little montage of everyone saying thank you in their cars. But again, I want this, be personal. I want you guys to make it however you like, because, it would really show through if we made it really personal and exciting and fun through the businesses that we really appreciate their business and their support. So I'm all yours for you guys throwing out ideas right now.
And get it done as soon as possible, because with that thank you, they might even buy more or donate more. You never
We're gonna
know.
start filming probably either tomorrow or Saturday and get it out in one day. So
Okay. Andrea, I know you're on board here today. Andrea, if you could offer your services to Andrew and the group and maybe come up with some, based on your experience and some of your ideas, could you help them a little bit on developing this, please?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. That'll be great help. Anything else, Mr. Andrew?
I'm open to hear ideas right now because
Oh, you're open. Okay, very good. I'll shut up then. I'll shut up.
Give some time to think about it.
I have a question for Miguel.
Yes.
When are you planning on doing the swap meet thing?
If I can be there, it can only be Mondays or Wednesdays because that's my 2 days off. And I want to be there because I can provide, or I can not be there. Figure out date that works best for all of you, and I can provide you guys with like an easy up. I've made posters and I have some ideas of like doing some demonstrations because it's kind of hard to like bring people towards our tent. And one way we can like kind of get their attention is I've been looking on OfferUp to buy a steering wheel. It's gonna cost me like $10, no problem. And we can have like people like we can hold the steering wheel and just have people like it'll be kind of fun, like have them like try on our trays like right then and there, and they'll see if it's a good fit. I'll get all that stuff, but as far as a date, Monday or Wednesday works for me.
Okay, and is the swap meet all week long?
It's Monday through Saturday, if I'm correct, 3 p.m. to 10, something like that. But
okay, where is it?
It's in it's close to Rialto, San Bernardino. We can figure out the dates too because it was already complicated enough. If they accept me through like Professor Hassey said, just bring out my the seller's permit in person, and they accept me, then of course I'll do it there. But we can also try another location that works more with us.
Okay.
We only have a couple more Mondays and Wednesdays left, so just heads up.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Mm. But any ideas for the videos? You guys can throw anything out there. Seriously, it's whatever you guys think will be fun.
Well, for the video, I was thinking we could all say like thank you for choosing whale meal, and then like we all say like an individual word and like break it up within the team, and then like at the very end have us either like snapping the tray onto our steering wheel, or like when we say that one word, we could snap the tray onto our steering wheel at the same time.
I like that.
Kind of like a Full House, you know how like their theme song, how like everyone's staring at the camera and like basically just looking at the camera, like that type of idea.
As it goes through the whole family, right? I like that.
I like that too.
I have like a similar idea to Serena, like the same thing she just said, but I was thinking, what if we wore like if we work our work outfits to like show how it's good for like people on the go and like during COVID, because I know that company completely had to move to work from home. So like we could just show how like COVID has caused struggles and like we thank them for supporting us and like charities.
Yeah, that's really smart. So wherever like company you work for, just like put on your work uniform for a bit. Take a video of that.
Yeah, like when you make the thank you video in your car, like maybe just wear like, so I'll wear scrubs type of thing, you know?
All right, I love it. Anything else?
I know this might be difficult. I know we do kind of get like a small group together, but like if we could maybe get like a couple of videos of like, you know, us Laverne students standing out in front of Laverne, like holding the trays or something. It wouldn't have to be like a lot of people, but just so you know, you show, you know, they're helping the university, they're supporting like the business program and stuff.
Yeah, we could definitely get that planned out.
Yeah, you could do it in front of the university sign there on the front or the corner, whatever that street is, or do it in front of Founders Hall, which is a good location. It's very collegiate looking, and yeah, pick certain locations or that look that represent Laverne very well, and that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's gonna be a short little thing, so nothing too demanding.
Yeah. Or you can just take pictures of those sites. If you can't get everybody all together, take pictures of those sites and then put those pictures as a backdrop or as part of that video too. I know it's difficult getting everybody together in these times, but whatever you can do. It doesn't seem to be hurting Glow for it. Every day I turn around, they got pictures of themselves all over the green earth with where they're located. I don't know how they do that, but they do. Okay, I guess that's a starting point, right, Andrew?
Yeah, well, this will all be done very shortly, and we'll be sending those videos out to any of the companies we've sold to before, so not just Jaslyn's.
Okay. And Miguel, once you have the details of that swap meet, pass it along to Rihanna and to the marketing people, okay? So they have knowledge of that and what's going on.
Yes, I will. I'm printing it right now. I'm probably gonna head out.
Great. Okay. Good. Thanks, Miguel. Eric was here earlier and he had to leave everybody. He had a dentist appointment at 4 o'clock, so he was excused a little bit early today. So that's why he's not here participating. All right. Anything else, Andrew?
I don't know. Me and Miguel have been talking about the bank presentation. We've already started,
yes,
ideas. I don't know if Miguel's ready to talk about it now, or we'll bring it up later tonight or tomorrow, something like that.
I just had a question for Professor Hassey.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything any bullet points that you want us to cover, or is it all up to us?
No, I think I'll just speak from the financial side of things. You want to make it perfectly clear how much you have sold, what's your margins, what's your profit margin, what's your profit through that point in time. The good thing about this is you're meeting with Mr. Wells Fargo after the 10th week, so you'll have all your final numbers that week. So it's going to be put a little pressure on Taylor to wrap everything up early that week and get it ready for Thursday, but you'll have all your final numbers. And the key thing is to show those numbers and then relate your experiences to those numbers. Why you had some difficult times, why you had some tough time selling, and you be ready for those questions from Wells Fargo. But at the same time, provide all that information, provide the spreadsheets, and then provide video or pictures of the year activity, what you guys have done, what has been successful. You want to do a little bit of spin. This is a PR campaign promoting your efforts of the year, good, bad, or ugly. You want to spin that in a positive way, and that's what you should concentrate on.
Okay, so it's not just all about numbers, right? They care.
No, it's about your activities, your teamwork, your
Right.
everything in that regard. And what, we might want to maybe have a quick video or a quick picture of Sarah representing the foundation. Maybe somebody interview her or talk to her or get her involved in part of this presentation. Wells Fargo loves to hear the community side of their money being invested and producing returns for the community. That's a very solid thing you should do. And Sarah's close. She's right on campus. You can talk to her and get her input or her participation some way in this presentation. That would be excellent.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Sam and Andrea, if I'm leaving anything out in that regard, you might want to forward your thoughts about that to Miguel and Andrew. Also, Miguel and Andrew, as you start putting this together, please include Andrea and Sam in any copies, any drafts, any information, because they've gone through this before. They're good sources of help on this.
Will do.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, Mr. Hassey, we didn't have a charity presentation. So I got to watch Andrea's, and like Mr. Hassey was saying, you talk about, what are mistakes that you made, what stuff you learned, what were your successes and weaknesses.
It's Sam, we're having a tough time hearing you. You got to tell your father to start selling more insurance to get a better Wi-Fi system, damn it. No.
I'm at my grandma's house, so it's really bad here.
Well, tell grandma, get on the button there. Let's get some better Wi-Fi over there. What's grandma's name?
Joyce.
Want me to talk to Joyce? I can talk to her. Has she bought one of our products?
No.
All right,
it's not my job to sell. They gotta come to me and tell me for the contact.
I'm not buying that, but that's all right. But Sam's exactly right. You want to be honest, and it's just like a shareholders meeting. It's just like a stockholders meeting. You want to spin the good points, the positive points, the community aspect, the teamwork or lack thereof, whatever. But at the same time, you be honest. We had a difficult time doing this. We had a difficult time communicating. We had, I'm just making these up, but you also want to be prepared to talk about what you learned negatively. That's part of this. And if you just spin all the good thoughts, then the Wells Fargo guy is going to say, "Hey, you didn't meet your goals. What's up with that?" So you should bring that up on your own, so he doesn't have to ask ugly questions about that. That's what I mean by that. I mean, Howard and I have been in board meetings and company-wide meetings at the end of a year, and people get their ass chewed out. Excuse my French. And people get yelled at. But at the same time, the bottom line of this presentation is show that you're working together. You jive together. You got certain things done. That's what you want to say. Am I done? I'm done. All right.
Well,
all right. Go ahead, Andrew.
I was saying we're all taking it in right now.
All right. Yeah, I understand that. Maybe I'll dig up in my archives a video of a presentation from a prior semester and make that available for you guys to see and review. How about that? I'll go back through my YouTube and video archives, and I'm sure I have some recorded presentations from the past, And I'll see if I can dig this up so you guys can see a little bit about how they worked. Okay, I'll look for that this weekend. All right. Okay. Anybody team-wise have anything to say? I'm just going to ask this one question once. How's everything going with Professor Abadante?
I'm just gonna say
Is your
Tyler.
answer?
I can answer it, Andrew.
Thanks.
So I got democratically voted as the head of the Talk to Abadante.
Oh, you poor bastard.
And I stayed after class today and talked with him and pretty much just asked him for clear questions for the test. And if we could go over things that are going to be prevalent on the test versus, maybe just other random things. And he said in the upcoming weeks, we're going to have next week, we're going to do practice equations, and the week after, we're going to do practice equations. In 2 weeks, he said the material that we're doing is going to be really tough. So he's going to have to do a lot of equations because he said it's going to be pretty confusing. But,
What topic are we talking about here, Tyler? That's going to be tough. What is the subject matter?
What was it? I know we're doing stock price, and that's easy because it's just one equation.
Right.
And then I can't remember what the other one was that I talked about. That's the tough one, but we're going to be focusing a lot in like 2 classes of just doing equations on how to do it because apparently it's going to be somewhat difficult. Yeah, I mean, it went pretty well. He was very receptive to the things that I was saying. He seemed, he was very calm, just easy, just, hey, I was very honest with him. I said, people are worried they're going to fail this class. I said, and I'm not necessarily in that boat, but I don't want people in my group to fail this class. And so I feel that, if we could get kind of concise questions on the test and potentially do more practice problems to really understand what we're doing, then I think we'll be fine. And he agreed with that. And so we're going to do a lot more practice problems. Like today in class, we did a lot of practice problems on bond issuance and stuff. And I think we spent an hour and 30 minutes or an hour and 10 minutes just on practice problems. So
Interest rates go up, bond values go down. Interest rates go down, bond values go up. It's that simple.
Thank you, Professor Hassey. I'll remember that when I'm looking at my Instagram again. So he said the next 2 weeks are going to be pretty much just doing like equations for this stuff.
Well, that's good. That's good. All right. Positive, moving forward. That's the great route, and being honest with them and talking with them. That is great, and that he respects that. And when he respects that, everybody's better off. So that's good. So keep moving forward on that. That's good. And Tyler, thank you for representing the group. That's very good of you.
Yeah, I didn't choose this role, but I was the hero that the group needed.
Well, don't get a big head over this. You haven't done a damn thing yet, so don't get all excited. I'm teasing you. All right. Thank you. All right. With that being said, I think to answer your question, Sebastian, I still think you can sign on for credit or no credit, but make sure
for them.
Yeah, you make sure you understand the credit, no credit, and how it influences your grade point average in your major. Sometimes they don't explain that very well. So make sure if you do want to look into that, you talk with your academic advisor about the ramifications of credit or no credit. Thank you, Andrea. The credit, no credit deadline is May 20th. But also understand the ramifications to your grade point average. If any of you are planning on going to graduate school, that sometimes can influence your grade point average, and sometimes graduate admissions departments do not like to see no credit or credit grades in your major. That doesn't look very good to them as far as your admissions possibilities. So make sure you talk about that over with your academic counselor. I'm not saying you should go on to graduate school. Don't even think that. But in case any of you are thinking about that, you should think this out in advance about the ramifications and how that looks on your transcript, and talk that over with your academic advisor. Okay, that's important. All right, very good. If there's nothing else, that's a good discussion. Miguel, good luck, and hope that develops about the swap meet. I think there's and appreciate that. If you can get anybody to help you out on that, that'll be a lot, because swap meets are not, you're sitting out there with a bunch of strangers trying to sell something. It's sometimes kind of creepy. So just make sure you know what you're getting into and ask questions about it, and you'll be fine. Andrew and everybody, let's try to get that thank you video going. We're running out of time on that, so we don't want to be late. And matter of fact, the quicker we get it out to our corporate people, maybe they get a positive response and maybe order some more or pass that in their network to other possible buyers. And I look forward to seeing the numbers early next week. And if there's nothing else, we are adjourned until next Tuesday. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hassan.